but there's one person here in a Ravens robe, sunglasses, and is about to put his feet on the table. So I apologize. We're usually much more buttoned up.
Rashad.
Okay. There we go.
This is how.
There we go. There we go.
That's right. That's my man, right? Like, this is how I celebrate Ravens victories. I am the #1 Ravens fan on the national scene. And when you guys, particularly on the road, when you go into somebody's house and whip them, I say you go into their house, you put on their bathrobe, you kick your feet up on their coffee table, you make them make you a sandwich. Go make me a sandwich and get me some potato chips. That's what y'all do on the road, and I'm here for it. Here's
we can continue that.
Yes, I do too.
For sure.
Here's my one thing though. I haven't been able to do this in the playoffs. So is this the year, Rashad, where I am going to be able to do this in Nick Wright's face in the postseason?
Yeah, man, I definitely think that's the year that we all put it together. Man,
That's what I'm talking about.
For sure, man. That's the only way we feel right now, man. Lamar's hungry. Obviously, the whole team is hungry. And, man, all we got to do is, connect and play big in those big-time moments, man. We find a way to put it together, then I think we can, we got a shot, per usual.
That's music to my ears. Music to my ears. I love it, my man. I'm done.
Oh, wow. Go ahead, Greg.
Hey, Rashad, we had an opportunity to sit down before you got drafted, and we talked about a handful of things. The one thing we didn't talk about was injuries and kind of how they could potentially derail you and what you would have to do mentally to have to come back. Take us through the start of your career, having the hernia, the groin injury, and then the foot injury, and what did that do to your psyche? Being drafted in the first round, us as talking heads thinking Lamar has his guy now, seeing you play, wanting to be that. Take us through that beginning of your season. Then to get this contract, how fulfilling was that for you?
Man, I would definitely say during that time definitely was a troubling time for me and my mental, because coming in as a first-round draft pick, that's expectations always, and, you want to live up to those expectations, but unfortunately, I did have the groin injury, and then came back with a Liz Frank on my foot. At that point, I ain't never been hurt before in my whole, career of playing sports, so going through that was tough, but just being in the NFL and not being able to, be on the field with the team, be that weapon for Lamar was definitely hard, but your boy kept fighting, made some plays, and, I think those dark days, paid off, and, I know who I am as a receiver, as a man, and, I think I'll continue to prove that, so I'm excited to go out and ball out this shit, too.
You said you know who you are, and we found out, as well as Ravens fans and the world, who you are on a football field as far as the playmaker you are able to be. You led that team in deep threats and touchdowns after, obviously, your tight end there. But tell us, what is it like to go into those games knowing you're going to have those opportunities and that is the role that you play?
I mean, it feels good. Because last year, respectfully, it was like the first time I ever been, involved in offense that much. I didn't get targeted like that my rookie year or obviously the year after that. So, being able to be, involved in offense paid, wonders for me. It built trust with the, Lamar, the organization and the team. And, being able to be on the field with Lamar and practice with him, that paid off for me a lot. So, we've been on the field together this year and, we still stacking days together.
My last question, you're in the huddle. As receivers, we see a lot of different coverages, but you're in the huddle and you got not only Derrick Henry, who's going to force defenses to load up the box, and so you're going to probably see a lot of single high, but you got Lamar in the huddle with you too. Do you, as a receiver, do you feel like it doesn't matter what you guys do, I'm going to have one-on-one, all I got to do is beat my guy, and we're striking up the band, Brew can put on the robe and put his feet up?
Yeah, respectfully. Lamar can do a lot of things, but obviously, he does his job as a passer well. I think he proves that, we'll continue to prove that. But, Honestly, man, we got so many weapons on the field. It don't matter, you know what I'm saying, who got the ball in their hands. Somebody gonna be willing to make a play. Derek, Lamar, Zay, you know what I'm saying, myself, Isaiah Likely when he come back. I mean, we got all the weapons and, you know what I'm saying, what we need. We got to put it together now.
Rashad, you guys had obviously some unbelievable highlights last year, and one of them, the more iconic ones, was the jump pass of Lamar to you, almost looked like a basketball play in the end zone. And it felt throughout last year and the year before, to be totally honest, in the regular season, that you guys were playing just totally carefree. I don't want to minimize it. It's not backyard football, but a level of that through the whole regular seasons. And then from afar, it looks like there is a tightening or almost an anxiety amongst the team in some of these postseasons. Is that a fair reading of it? And is there a way to get the regular season almost mojo into the postseason?
I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, it's football. I mean, you got to show up and play every day. I wouldn't say we perform, better. We don't win playoff games. You know what I'm saying? We don't prove that we can win, but it's all about, sustaining that and showing up on that day. Everybody coming to play their best ball, man. So I feel like us, just got to come in, all ears, chop back, do everything that we can to possibly win the game. But I just think we got to continue that energy into the postseason for sure.
All right, I want to ask a question about your coach, because obviously he's Super Bowl champion, great coach, one of the longest tenured coaches. Also, he has a very famous brother who's also a coach. His brother Jim is kind of known to just be crazy. He's hiding in the background at training camp. He's talking about remembering being born. John seems very straight-laced and normal, for lack of a better term. Is he pretending to be normal and you've actually seen the crazy, or did the brother get all the crazy?
Nah, I think Coach Hart is pretty normal, man. He's like a dad around the facility, man. He's just chilling, going by his business, calm guy, Don't yell much unless you really make him mad. So, I mean, nah, he a good dude. Definitely the opposite of his brother for sure. From what I've seen, yeah.
Obviously, it's a long season, and you guys hope to be playing well into February. At the same time, week 1 against the Bills. How do you balance, hey, it's just 1 week, it's a long season, and it's the Bills, we want this game?
I mean, we professional athletes, man. We just got to treat it one game at a time. We got a long season. But obviously, we want our leg back. But, that would be anybody if you're a competitor. So, we're just looking to go in the game and, come out with a dub. Continue that through the rest of the year.
Okay, don't bring out.
All right, Rashad. Yesterday, we all.
Bruce.
I'm not doing it again. We did smelling salts.
Thank you.
All right, and it knocked all of us. It blew our tops, except for Greg. It put Greg. Greg thought he was back on the field or something. So how much of your Sunday routine are smelling salts?
Probably a little bit.
You do one every game?
Yeah, like right before kickoff. Yeah.
I'm going to start doing it before every show, bro. It gets you locked in. You get tired.
Hey, they turn you up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wish what?
You already did one.
I only have one left.
It's been
you got it in
30
your
minutes
pocket?
through.
Yeah, I got it in my pocket, buddy. You ready? Hold on.
Oh, you different. You can grab that with us.
We are good, man.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I know, but
Crazy.
Can't control him.
Wow, you want to hit you good?
What did you just do?
Nothing.
the last one. I don't think you're supposed to call him a hit.
Sorry, my bad. My eyes are watering.
Rashad, I do have one more serious question.
Go.
Serious
No,
question. After the smelling
What's up,
salts,
what's
my
up?
eyes are bleeding.
How good is the defense looking? They ended the season as the best defense in the league. Do they look even better now? Some of those young guys, Wiggins probably, I would assume, is better this season.
I mean, everybody's better right now. Obviously being able to go against that DB group every day, Adam Jair in that midst, Malachi is going to be, an amazing rookie. He's playing at a high level and fast right now. And, obviously we got dogs everywhere across the field, but everybody's flying around right now. I think it's going to be a good year for them again.
Man,
All right, here we go.
Rashad, I love it. I love it. I want to be robed up, Jordans on the table all season long, my man.
Well, Well,
From
that's
one
the plan,
receiver to
brother.
another, man.
Okay.
No, bro. No, that's just
That's
nuts.
love.
Right,
Don't
that's
co-sign that. Rashad,
love.
thank you very
you,
much.
Rashad.
Best of luck. Good luck against the Bills.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
All right,
First things first after the
Yep.
break.
Perfect.
Dust, we got to get more smelling salts. We're out.
A large touch.